what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Everybody, welcome to a new edition of Box Seats. The name of the show is obviously Box Seats. It's a show where we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get ready to bring the comics in the building and get this thing started. First up, Mo, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. What's up with the intro? I see we got something new going on now, huh?
I've been meaning to do it for a while. I happened to chop it at it this weekend. You know what I mean? So just working things on, trying to do what we're trying to do. How you doing, though? You all right? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't been here in 2 days. My boy Hank was here, I heard, on Thursday. So, I ain't been here for a while. But he told me, well, when D. Jones come on in, he told me he left something for y'all.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me see what D. Jones talk about. D. Jones, how you doing, sir?
Well, hey, Hank was amazing last week. Bring Hank back. We miss Hank. I mean, I like you, Mo, but Hank was on point last week, man.
Yeah.
He told me to give y'all this. Wait, hold on.
Well, that's dope, man.
Yeah, I like that. My man Jason Hayes in the building. Jay, how you doing, sir?
It's all good. Yeah, Hank cut up, man. He said all the things that Mo wouldn't have. That's for sure.
He sure did. He
was a Pats fan and everything.
Yeah, he sure did. So we got a lot to discuss, man. There's a lot that jumped off yesterday, man. But let's just get ready to get into it because there's so much football. There's some other stories, man. So Mo, I'm gonna put you up first, man. Let me do this right here. Put you up here like this. Let's talk about the top stories in sports, man. The first thing that jumped off the page to me this morning, before we even talk about the obviously the NFL games. I don't know if you heard about this, Mo, but the 27-year-old gunman who shot and killed the people, then killed himself on July 28th in New York City high-rise, including the NFL offices, he got diagnosed to have CTE, on Saturday. They said he had CTE, and that was one of the main reasons why he went in there and started shooting up the place and everything else. So, people been, sitting there saying that CTE is not a big deal, everything else. But when you hear stuff like this continuously, what's your take on this, Mo?
Hey, listen, the people who say CTE ain't a big deal don't have CTE or don't know nobody who has CTE. Let somebody smack them upside the head and say they got CTE, then CTE becomes a big deal to them.
Yeah, that's a great point. 100%. D. Jones, what's your take?
I don't think this had nothing to do with football because he wasn't a football player, right?
He was a football player in high school.
He must have got his ass whooped in Madden and went crazy because I don't know why if CTE make you do that, I never want to get that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I agree with that part right there. Jay, what's your take, bro?
I've been saying this for years. I'm not sure if I've said it here on this show, but Rudy Johnson also committed suicide last week. The former Bengals running back, former Auburn great. Junior Seau committed suicide. They found CTE. Now Rudy, we don't know if he had CTE, but if I was a betting man, I would say that he did too.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I've been saying for years is that the end of the NFL is going to be CTE.
Yeah.
Because there's going to come a point to where playing in that league is going to be untenable for parents to even put their kids in football at all. And I don't know how they're going to stay in business once people are really, really aware and more cognizant that there's no way around CTE if you play football, for a long period of time. And not to mention that most of the dudes are broke within 5 years of leaving the league. So it's almost like, what's the point of it at all? So I'm not surprised that happened. I'm surprised that a high school player developed CTE, but then at the same time, because it don't take much to get that. Concussions are really bad.
100%. Let's talk about the games now. NFL games jumped off yesterday. I know you saw this, Mo, last night. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers. It was one hell of a game. Ended in a tie, 40-40 tie. Reason why I definitely want to make sure we talk about it is the Green Bay Packers love the quarterback blew the game in the last couple of seconds to me. I don't know. Well, before I even give my my thing, what's your take on this, Mo? What was your take on the game, Dallas versus Green Bay game? It's called the Micah game. I think everyone call it the Micah game. What's your take?
Well, first of all, I want to say it seemed like nobody in the NFL is playing defense. They just got 11 other guys on the other side to stand up to make it look like they're playing defense because all these games is high-scoring games, 30 points, 40 points. I ain't seen I mean, there may have been a few. I don't follow it that tight every score, but damn,
Right.
ain't nobody playing defense. But it was a good game, though. Yeah, you blew it in the end. Jalen Love, he
Yeah.
gets no love today.
Yeah, he definitely blew that game because that pass in the last couple of seconds, I'm trying to figure that out, D. Jones. Like, why would he throw the pass, the check down pass, with 28 seconds left to go in the game, knowing the dude's going to catch the ball in bounds? You know what I'm saying, D? Knowing he's going to catch the ball in bounds and run up. And then they hustled to the line really, they took their time. You know, you see?
I said this week one before game started. I said, I don't trust Jordan Love.
Right.
You did say that.
I don't trust him, man. I thought he had a good team around him. I thought the defense was gonna be lights out, but they showed their true self last night. And let's not forget, regular season, Dak Prescott can throw the ball in the regular season. Regular season, he gonna throw the ball, but I don't trust Jordan Love. And we gotta go back to old school rules, bro. I didn't stay up that late for a tackle. I really did not stay up that late for a tackle. That's crazy.
Well, I can't even be mad at you because at the end of the day, you know, we got what we got. You know what I mean? So Jay, give me your thoughts on this, bro. Because, yeah, it was one of them games that I thought Michael Parsons was going to destroy Dak Prescott. And it looked like he wasn't, you know, well, the team was doing something in the first half, but something happened. You know, the Jordan Love fumble in the beginning of the half changed everything. You know, at the end of the first half changed everything, if you ask me. That was the play of the game because it made, you know, the Cowboys able to catch up. You know, what's your take, Jay?
My take is the take you just gave.
Sorry.
Like, they blew the game. He blew the game in the first half.
Yeah.
Because if he had just taken care of the ball, like Dallas, I mean, Dallas was already down. I mean, they were already kind of reeling. And for him to get a strip sack within, I mean, how much time was left? A minute and change or something like that.
Yeah.
And to have them, you know, to get strip sacked deep in Dallas territory, and they got a touchdown out of that. And it, you know, and they go in, like you said, of being down 14 or something like that. It's a tie game or something. I mean, to me, that lost the game for them. I mean, that last thing, you know, at the end was just icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we both saw the same thing, Jay. I can't even front. I was just disappointed. This was one of them games. I thought, Jay, that it was one of them games where Green Bay was dominating the game, and they let Dallas come in and tie the game. You know what I mean? If you watch the game, anybody sit there and watch the game, Green Bay dominated that game.
Right.
I'm glad I'm not a Packers fan, so I really, you know, I ain't mad about that. All right,
and they were quiet today too.
Yeah, they real quiet. All right, Mo, we got to talk about the Ravens getting dismantled by the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday because I don't know who had the Ravens. I don't know who had the Chiefs. I know I had the Chiefs, but I didn't see it coming like this. And I did say this, Mo. I don't know if you were on the show last week. I literally said last week, Lamar Jackson is going to get injured at this pace. I said that last week. Bam, he gets injured. What's your take on this, the dismantling by the Chiefs? Mo, didn't
the Ravens get dismantled not too long ago? What team? The Lions, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, and I said distinctly on that show, did the Lions beat them, or did they follow the blueprint from the Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
And how we got mad at them? He said, Lions beat them. No, they followed the blueprint from the Chiefs. They always beat Ravens. Healthy or not, Lamar, but he beat them once. What is he, 1-5 against them now? 1-6?
1-8.
1-8. That's even worse.
Yeah.
And no more. Listen, as long as they got Steve Spagnuolo, you remember him, right, Frank?
Yeah.
You remember him, right, D. Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, D.
I heard you, man. Keep going.
Steve Spagnuolo.
They remember it?
Yeah.
They
as long as
remember
they got Spagnuolo over there, they ain't gonna go nowhere. As long as they got Harbaugh on the other side, they really ain't going nowhere. I'm waiting for him to get fired. When the shoe gonna drop?
Yeah, you know, I think he should be on the hot seat, D. Jones. I literally think Jim Harbaugh should be on the hot seat because I've been saying this the way they playing. And here's the crazy thing, D. I just heard it this morning. The Baltimore Ravens have the worst defense in the league statistically. What's your take when you hear that?
And that was last week. They said that last week they was worse in the rush, worse in the secondary. Their defense is suspect. And they ain't Harbaugh like a special teams coach. Like it's time for a change, bro. It is so you can't have a special team coach as a head coach. Yeah, he had Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. We could have coached that team. Okay. Now we seeing they don't have a coach, and I'm never picking against Patrick Mahomes. I did Sunday. I thought Lamar and Derrick Henry was going to do their thing, but you can't pick against the Chiefs.
Yeah, but I've been saying for the last couple of days, actually for the last 2 weeks, I've been saying, are y'all watching the Ravens don't look like the Ravens? And I thought it was, because of preseason. I thought it was really because of that. Jay, I'm not sure, man. Honestly, I think it's 100% has to be the coaching. That's where I'm at. Where you at with this, Jay?
Nah, I mean, I don't think it's 100% coaching. It's definitely some coaching going on. But what I didn't realize was how many injuries they had coming into the season. Like what's the dude named Metabike? Their best defensive end rusher. Like he hasn't played all season, and then they were down, I believe, a defensive tackle. I didn't realize that Isaiah Likely, had not played all season until yesterday. So the full complement of the team hasn't been there for them right now, so far. But having said that, they made some horrible coaching decisions over the course of the season. So I believe it's partly injuries, but I also believe that it's some horrendous coaching going on too down there in Baltimore.
So Jim Harbaugh will be let go though? Where you at with that Jim Harbaugh hot seat take?
I don't know, man. Because I remember like everybody was talking about, like he's like the longest tenured coach, like next to Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the show. This cat, who played at Florida State, called into the show because he's friends with the host. And I always talk about Mike Tomlin's job was Mike on the hot seat. So this dude played at Pittsburgh. He's still plugged in. And the dude asked him, "What's going on with Mike Tomlin?" The dude said, "Mike is safer than a baby in a bassinet." Right now, all the noise outside is he's on the hot seat. So my guess is I'm thinking that John Harbaugh is probably in a similar kind of situation. I don't think that they're going to try to get rid of him unless it goes really, really bad, especially in the wake of injuries and stuff.
Okay. All right. I like that take, bro. I like that take. Mo, we got to talk about the other game that it has shocking statistics. It's the Philadelphia Eagles, Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm going to get to your Giants real soon, too, because they shocked, too. But the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Bucks, and here's the part that really jumped off the page to me. And I read this morning. They didn't have one passing yard in the second half. Not one. But yet, they still beat the Bucks. What's your take on this, bro?
Man, listen, I had the Bucks in that game too. I really did. And at the last of the game, they just didn't show up. But I saw that they didn't have one pass in the yard in the second. I don't know how. I can't explain that shit, Frank. I wish I could. I wish I could make a joke about it. I'm still baffled from when I saw it. The only thing that baffled me more was Dallas and Green Bay at a tie. I don't understand it.
Yeah, we got to figure that part out. D. Jones, here's the other thing that crazy about that game, bro. Literally, A.J. Brown put out a crazy cryptic tweet, basically, talking about, just shrug your shoulders. I'm not going to quote the tweet. But people now speculating that A.J. Brown wants out of Philly. You think that's the case?
I think he's just frustrated he's not getting no catches. I don't think he wants out of Philly because who knows what team you gonna go to, bro. You at a championship team right now. Y'all still undefeated. You could leave and go to the Panthers, bro, and you're not good. You can get all the balls thrown your way. You don't want to be over there. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's really, I don't even know how they went in, and Saquon ain't even running the ball. Like I don't understand what's up with Philly, but they making it happen.
But D. Jones, if he gets traded, the chances are he's going to go to the Patriots. That's what everybody's saying. So
hey, listen, man.
Everybody going to the
Everybody going to the Patriots.
Glory to God.
Well, you all know. You see why though? His former coach is at the head of the Patriots. So
here you go.
And and the Patriots got cap space. But I'm not excited about him. I don't want him to come to the Patriots, so I'm not saying that for that. You know what I mean, D? I'm not saying it for that.
I'm not mad at it. We don't have that many receivers to throw to.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't want somebody like that. We can circle back on that later. Jay, we got Philadelphia literally still 4-0. They beat the Bucks, and they're winning without even playing their best football yet all season. Should people be concerned about the Eagles, Jay?
What the Hermit would say the purpose was. The purpose is to win the games.
Yep.
Now, you got a dude who's on a 4-0 defending Super Bowl championship team, and he crying about targets in the 4th week of the season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, like I get it. Like, let's say, if he in a contract year, he got to put some stats up to make himself look more presentable because they'll hold it against him, in contract negotiations, whatever. But not only is he on an undefeated team, he's currently being paid. Like, he's amongst the highest paid wide receivers in the league right now, correct?
Yep, paid.
So what are we crying about? How are you making this about you when the team is winning? You know what I'm saying? So to me, I mean, that's actually a bad sign, man, because, I mean, that's going to sow discord at some point over the season if he keep doing this and they still putting W's up.
Yeah, 100%. Imagine if they had lost, Jay, and he had put that tweet up. Imagine that.
I mean, to me, it would have been understandable if they lost, but he put the tweet up and they won.
Right.
To me, that's worse.
Right, 100%. All right, Mo, we got to talk about your boy. Jackson Dart did his thing yesterday, man, against the Chargers. Nobody saw that coming. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody saw Jackson Dart doing what he did. They defeated the Chargers 21-18. I thought literally the Chargers were going to go in there and smoke them, but instead they got their ass handed to them. Talk to me about the Chargers losing and
what do you mean nobody saw it coming? Check the
besides
pick.
you, Mo. Besides you.
So I don't think Mo picked the Giants. I don't think Mo picked the Giants in that game.
What you say?
I don't even think Mo picked the Giants in that game.
Check it. Check it. If I picked the Giants, first shot on you when I said I'm in New York Friday. How, JD? Huh?
So Mo, talk to me, man. Talk to me about Jackson Dart. Talk to me.
Let's go with Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart did his thing. He did his thing on Sunday. But in this football, and I think JD can attest to this, and D Jones, because they both are athletes. I'm not. They say on any given Sunday. So I don't know what it's gonna look like next Sunday. That's what I'm waiting to see. I'll never forget in the movie, not Dreamgirls, Sparkle. They were with the producer, the major producer. He said, I want to see what you look like when you wake up next to me in the morning. And he didn't mean sexually. He meant that once all the cameras and the lights and everything is gone, I want to see who you are. That's what I want to see from him.
Okay. All right. D. Jones, what's your take on how the Jackson Dart looked like yesterday?
Okay, so let me say this first. Growing up, I hated the Detroit Lions my whole life. Then the Giants beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and they were like the second team I hated the most. And then I met Jay, and now I hate the Jaguars. But I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't pick, even though Mo picked them. That was just I'm gonna pick my team pick.
Right. He know it. He ain't believe it.
He ain't believe it. He picked it just because he was his home team. He ain't believe it. No, but the Giants didn't believe it yesterday. They was like, hold on, we winning? We up.
Right.
Hey, they
right.
But they lost the war. Malik gone for the season. So
yep.
They still
I didn't want to say about that. Oh man, that's a big loss.
They still done.
Yeah.
But congratulations to the Giants and Jackson Dart. I didn't see it happening. And maybe that's the jolt the team needed to get over,
Yeah, because the Giants do have. I think I heard this morning, Jay. I think I heard this morning the Giants have top 20, top 15 defense in the league. Well, might even be top 10. I don't remember, but they do have a top.
Defense is pretty good.
Yeah, they have a great defense. So, what's your take on that, Jay?
So, because right now everybody anointing Jackson Dart. So I want to pull the stats up, man, because I was actually watching the game a little bit. So he went 13 for 20 for 111 yards with an average of 5.6 yards per completion. He had 1 touchdown, no interceptions. But he had a QBR of 44.1.
That's probably pretty below average.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't play well.
What was
the Chargers played really bad.
What was his rushing yards? Did you see rushing? Because
he had rushing yards. Hold on, I'll tell you. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's what everything jumped off. Every time they show you a
he
highlight,
had 54 yards rushing.
Yeah, that's what it is. So
yeah, so he was running the ball. But see, it's magical how the NFL works. Like you put that rookie in, ain't no tape on him.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they got tape on him. And so every week he plays after this, they're gonna have more tape on him. And they're gonna say, hey, we gonna see what he can. So he liked to run. He ran for 54. He averaged more yards rushing, per carry than he averaged per completion.
Right.
So they gonna make him stay in the box, in that pocket, and they gonna see whether or not he can beat them with his arm. So, and listen, no Malik Neighbors, so maybe dudes ain't winning off the line of scrimmage like that right away, man. It could get really ugly for them right now moving forward. But right now, I'm gonna let Mo enjoy this week or whatever, be on the dart mania or whatever. He's darting all over everywhere, and we gonna see what happens.
Why you gonna steal on me in the middle of the show? I wasn't riding on. I said I want to see what he looked like afterwards.
No, Mo, it ain't stealing on you. That's like I want you to enjoy this day. Because I don't think you're gonna have many more of these. Is what I'm saying.
That's the deal. See, you just hit the
Hey,
there ain't gonna be many more of these.
He sounds like the white Russell Wilson. Is what he sounds like.
You know what I'm saying? He better than Russell, man. Like
I'm talking about old school Russ. He sounds like the white old school Russell Wilson. Russ is shot out right now, bro. It's a wrap on him. But Jackson Dart, listen, it's promising. He got a good skill set. But I watched him play a lot in college. And for every good game he would have, he would have a terrible game. And the NFL is not a place for that. But I wish him the best, man. The Giants deserve to have something good happen to him.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the team that I really didn't want to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it because my man Jay follows them. Jacksonville Jaguars are 3-1. They upset the 49ers 26-21. And quiet as kept, Mo. They could be 4-0. They could be 4-0.
They should be 4-0.
Yeah, they could be and should be 4-0. So let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars, man, because again, in the AFC lineup right now, they one of the top teams in the AFC, and nobody's talking about that. Everybody's still talking about how the Chiefs are coming back, the Ravens are falling out, the Bills are undefeated, but hey, Jacksonville quietly is now 3-1. Mo, what's your take?
Man, it's Jacksonville. They'll figure it out how to lose. They do it all the time, right? They're going to snatch the win from the jaws of defeat. However, JD said it. I can't stand it. I'm like,
that's defeat from the jaws of victory.
Right. They're going to screw it up eventually. They're going to mess it up. Listen, congratulations to them for right now, but it's the NFL. I hope it lasts. They deserve something down here in Jacksonville, for real.
Well, I will say this, D. Jones. They have a top 10 defense. They're moving the ball. Jacksonville is not to be messed with, bro. They there right now, and in the last 4 games, they're showing something. You know what I mean? Where you at? You shrug shoulders. Okay.
Who cares? Okay, I don't give a piss about. I don't give a piss about no Jaguars. I just want to hear Jay hate on Trevor Lawrence for a 4th week. Like I don't care
what's coming.
They do. He hate on Sunshine every week, okay? And a lot of people be happy to be 3-1, okay? He gonna hate on Sunshine and say we might still need a quarterback. And quiet as it's kept, 49ers ain't they good. They beat the 49ers, whoop-de-doo, okay? I beat
They were
the
undefeated.
49ers on Madden today. So I'm not really worried about the 49ers. I don't like the Jags. I do like I think the rookie had like one dope catch or two dope catches I seen, but
Yeah.
okay, good job. They whatever. Who cares?
Okay, let's see who somebody who does care. D. We get there. Jay, this is your team. Your boys are doing something, bro. What you take?
Duval is all it is, baby. Listen, it's just Duval all day, every day, man. Listen, and to go to what D talked about, I was going to do. Trevor Lawrence, man, he still almost cost us the game, bro. He did what Jordan Love did. Now, late in the game, he threw a check down late in the fourth quarter that to the running back instead of like throwing through the end zone. We had multiple chances to go to the end zone to get a touchdown and extend the lead. Not only did he not take shots at the end zone, he threw the check down, and we had to rush to the line to spike the ball to kick the field goal to extend it to 5 instead of like extending before that. So he still doesn't understand 2-minute drill, 4-minute drill, end game stuff. And this dude he went 21 for 31 for 174 yards, 1 touchdown, and we pay him $50 million a year. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing almost weekend. And we got the defense. Listen, our defense got 5 turnovers in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them, was on short field turnovers. He got 26 points over 5 turnovers.
So the defense won the game, let's say.
Defense won that game, man.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we had a punt return for a touchdown. So 7 of those 26 came off the special teams.
Mm.
So listen, bro. I'm happy we winning, but that dude, man, I don't feel great about him.
I told y'all he was gonna complain, and I think it's invalid if he don't say Duval. Like
not Duval.
He don't say it like the coach. It don't matter.
Duval. No, he messed it up, man. He know better now.
I just gotta say this: you are the unhappiest fan who with a winning team I've ever heard about.
Listen, I can't trust that quarterback, man.
Yeah,
I mean, this is year 5 of him. I can't trust him.
But Jay, when was the last time y'all was 3-1? You know what I'm saying? It was last time.
I mean, it was pretty good. Jalen Ramsey last, Saxonville, was that 17, 18? Something like that.
That was what, 10 years ago almost? So
17, yeah.
But hold on, Frank, because you be hating on Drake.
Yeah, but Drake sucks right now.
Drake don't suck.
Yeah.
I'm not a Drake fan yet. I'm not a Drake
I
fan.
would gladly have Drake over the dude I got.
I like Drake.
I like Joe Milton. I'm still stuck on Joe Milton. That's my problem. I'm still stuck.
I would
listen. I like Joe too, but I just forgot about him until you said something.
Listen, I would give you Trevor Lawrence today for Drake May.
Yeah,
right now.
I ain't say I want to get worse. I just said I want to get worse.
That's what I'm saying. I'd give you sunshine right now for Drake May.
Listen, I'm just mad about the Drake May hype right now because everybody think he's the second coming of Josh Allen. I don't think he's there yet. He will be.
Well, he ain't that.
Yeah,
but he's really good.
He will be, but he ain't there yet. He ain't there. Let's move on. I want to get to my Patriots soon, but let me just talk about the Rams defeating the Colts. Because if you ask me, Mo, you literally asked me, the Colts gave this game away. They should be 4-0, and the play of the game was where the wide receivers run into the thing and that does a touchback. But anyway, what you think of this, bro? That was ridiculous.
Wild.
Trying to hold
Wild.
on. What movie was that? Oh no, it was a TV show. And Cuba Gooding's brother. Oh my goodness, it was on ESPN. What was it called? Playmakers. And one of the things was him running with the ball and he drops it. Huh?
Yeah. I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the defensive line was like, man, get that motherfucking ball in next time. That's what I know they wanted to whoop his ass when he got in that line. I don't care what they can talk all that brotherly, it happens, blah, 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 in front of the camera. But in that locker room, yeah, it was a cold day in that locker room for him. He had to catch an Uber if he didn't have a ride. Nope.
Possibly, but D Jones, let me say this, right? The Colts are for real. Even though they lost this game, they for real. They're 3-1. So
they're probably the best team in that division too.
yeah.
By far, they the best team in that. By miles and miles, they the best team in that division. I remember it was a great football game, and in the beginning of the movie, they was running like practice, and somebody was running slow, and the coach was like, cut his ass. That's what I would have did on some water boy shit to him. Cut his ass. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say this, Jay. I watched the pieces of this, Jay, and the Rams didn't look as explosive and everything else as I thought they would. The Colts did. You know what I mean? The Rams made a lot of mistakes, but I don't know. Everybody right now is talking about the Rams because the Rams ultimately won. What's your takeaway from this game? The Rams winning or the Colts losing?
I think the Rams won, man, because when it got down to it, you know, they made the plays they had to make to close it out. You know, and slam the door shut in their own building. I don't think they took the Colts as seriously as they should have coming into the game. But then the Rams, you got to think about it, they had a brutal game last week against the Eagles. So I think a lot of that, you know, was like residual, you know, from what they had to deal with, you know, battling the Eagles, you know, last week. But when it counted, they made the plays. But I mean, but my take on the fumble, maybe dude was eating Popeyes on the sideline and greased his gloves up or something. You know what I'm saying? Because he was extending the ball to break the plane, and it just slipped out his hand. Like, bro, I mean, that's what's sad about it. It wasn't like he was hot dogging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he wasn't showing out, none of that. He just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, as he had it. He had the ball. He had it.
And it was an 80-yard play. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was an 80-yard play.
All gone for nothing. Not gone.
I remember when Deshaun Watson did it trying to hot dog.
Yeah, he did. Mo, let's talk about the Patriots because you was at Gillette. I know you had to be working. And the Panthers started out the game, ran down the field, did their thing, and that was it after that. The Patriots came back and beat them 42-13. Yeah, what's your take on the Patriots defeating the lowly Panthers 42-13, Mo?
You know, it remind me, and I'm going, the views of me are not the views of box seats or anybody else on this panel. I speak for my damn self. What it remind me of is when I had first met this girl. She's real, real pretty, you know, and when I finally got with her, and then it was like, bang, it was over. And she was like, that's it? That's what happened to Japan. That's it?
Out your league is what I heard you say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he basically saying. That's what he basically saying. I understand. D. Jones, what's your take on the Patriots defeating the Panthers? You know, Drake May looking like a superstar yesterday.
So far, it's the greatest game of the year.
Oh my God.
It was the greatest game of the year. Drake made 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, 155.6 rating. He ran for touchdowns. He didn't throw any picks. If you could vote a lineman for Rookie of the Year, I think we would have the Rookie of the Year at the tackle position because he is that whole line is protecting Drake May and giving him time to throw the ball. The defense showed up yesterday. The Panthers won 30-0 last week against the Falcons. So the Panthers was one of the greatest teams we ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And the Patriots did their thing. The Patriots did their thing yesterday and showed the world, hey, we are who we are, and the Panthers aren't as great as everybody say they are. And that's what happened yesterday. Shout out to the coach. Shout out to Drake. Stephon Diggs showed up. Cardi B was there. They should have showed her like they showed Taylor all the time. I want some Cardi B sightings. Okay.
She was. I didn't even know that. Okay, I believe.
Yep.
I believe you. I believe you. Jay, give me your take on the Patriots defeating the lowly Panthers 42-13.
I mean, our first take is these sides, y'all got me writing speeches with Donald Trump. I mean, damn, all the superlatives and the lies he telling this mug, but god damn, that is Trumpian.
Did they not win 30-0 last week?
It's the greatest game ever done. I mean, it was a beautiful game.
Okay,
And there's a lie in all of it.
That sounds a little Trump. That did sound a little Trumpish. My bad. You got me.
Yo, you write speeches with Donald Trump on the side, dog. Where's your money coming from? You got to be doing that. Hey, any given Sunday, what they say in the NFL, baby. Hey, you know, my grandfather told me, hey, son, sometimes you the boot, sometimes you the ass. The Panthers were the ass yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. I mean, they're a bad team. They've been a bad team for a very, very long time. They stole on the Falcons last week. I don't know what the Falcons did. I think they was at Magic City, all week. It had to happen to them against the Panthers. But I mean, I expected them to win. I mean, and it went about how I would think that it would go because they got a really good quarterback.
Right. Well, I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Drake May showed promise, but I ain't convinced yet. If he makes it competitive next week against Buffalo, then I'm gonna start to be a believer. But right now, yeah, because we should be 3-1 too. That's where I'm at. All right, let's get ready to talk about these top 5 questions, Mo. But because Cam Ward helped me and helped y'all, Cam Ward had one of these quotes. I'm gonna start with that. Worst top 5 quotes by QB after a loss, and Cam Ward literally got to have in somebody's top 5. He got to have.
Wait, what did Cam say? I didn't hear it.
Don't worry, I got you.
Mo about to tell you.
I only got 3, Frank. You know what I'm saying? Because at the 3 I got, probably everybody else got the same one. But these 3 were so damn hilarious. I don't think I need any more. And number 5 was Aaron Rodgers. Last year when he was at the Jets, and he was like, the NFL is hard. It's hard. It's hard to win in the NFL. The second one, Jalen Hurts. You take a deuce, you don't sit there and look at it.
That's a good one.
And Cam Ward, if we keep it a buck, we were ass.
We ass right now.
Listen, hold on, wait. I seen it. I thought it was like a dub over. I didn't know that's what he really said.
That's what he really said, bro.
That's what he really said.
I didn't know that was.
That is what he said.
That's exactly.
You know how they dub people voice? I'm like, he ain't say that.
D Jones, that's what he really said. He said we ass. So that's why I was like, I got to start there with the top 5 quotes by QB after a loss, because I didn't know he was going to say that, which helped me, do this. But I thought it was hilarious. Give me yours.
Okay, they can't get mad at me. They can throw stuff at me. They can say whatever they want. What my job is to go out there and lead this football team. That was by the great Ryan Leaf, and he ain't never led shit. Okay. I got a lot of respect for Tom Brady, but I think he's a little bit of a cheater. That was by Michael Vick.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Let's go with this was last week. I want to see anybody on the streets come play quarterback. Cam Newton is doing his thing in media, but it's easier to be able to hold a clicker than talk about it like Cam never played football. And that was by Tua Tagovailoa, or whatever his name is. I didn't really like what Shador said, but I'm going to skip over that. This one says, I'm not here to prove I'm the first pick. I'm here to play football. That was by the great Jamarcus Russell, and he never came to play football. And number one, I don't have any regrets. Like I said before, the things that are off the field right now, they can't work. And it caught me by surprise because I never did any of these things these people are alleging. And that was by the great Deshaun Watson.
And he said he did do it. So he did go to massage parlor. He did do it. All right, so Jay, give me your worst top 5 QBs by a QB after a loss.
Hey, listen now, these may or may not be true. This is what I heard they said. Tom Brady said Eli Manning is the GOAT. This may or may not be true. Number 4, Ryan Leaf when he yelled at the reporter, knock it off. Right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Number 3 is Brett Favre. He said, "Fuck them kids. I need a volleyball arena."
That's true.
Very true.
I believe he said that. Number 2 for me, how can I not? Cam Ward said, "To keep it a buck, we ass right now," with a straight face, bro.
And he was mad.
Number 1, Mike Vick. Let's buy some pit bulls.
Let's what?
Let's buy some pit bulls. Worst quote ever.
Yeah. He said it too. He said it.
At some point, he had to say that, right?
Yeah, he said it. All right, so
give me the great nose.
All right, so Bo, you up, man? After what we've seen, Bo, after what we've seen,
that might go make shit from me. Hold on. All right, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Which top 5 teams should do a trade mid-season from what we've seen right now? We 4 weeks. Week 5.
I got it right here. I got number 5. I got Baltimore. And it's no particular order. I got Baltimore. Like JD said, they hurt. They hurt bad. They need to do something. They need to pull a trigger, something, pull a rabbit out their hat. I don't know, man. Listen, hit the block, nickels and dimes, 3 for 20. I don't know. Dallas. With Michael Parsons gone, they still got a big hole, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a team that can come in there and run real good, and then you ain't got to be a team that can run real good. Just run halfway good. They can't stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? They tired, but if you look at Dallas, man, that right there is not going to let them go too far. The Saints. That's all I got to say. The Saints and the Bengals. Yeah, them two. And my last one, damn it, the Giants. We just lost Malik Labus. We might have a half-ass decent quarterback. Get somebody in there. Didn't what's the name just quit from the Vegas? Pull his ass back in.
Yeah. Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, yeah. Get somebody to replace the. I mean, there's people sitting at home right now that are ready to play NFL football.
Yep, they sure are. Okay, so I like yours. Let me see what D. Jones is working with. Which top 5 teams do you think should do a mid-season trade after 4 weeks after where we at right now?
Okay, 5, I got the Ravens. They need some defensive help. They need to go get Max Crosby or somebody. 4, I got the Patriots. We need another receiver.
Yep.
3, I got the Ravens. They need some offensive line help. 2, I got the Chargers. They need some more receivers as well. And 1, I got the Ravens. They need to trade for a new coach.
I can't even disagree with that, bro.
Did he have the Ravens on that list twice? That's terrible. That's terrible. Jay, give me your top 5 teams you think should do a trade at midseason.
Well, I'm gonna do number 5, Baltimore, man. It should be number 1, but hey, them boys in a free fall right now, man. They ain't got, bruh. I mean, no Lamar possibly too.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Rap City on these boys, man. I mean, Super Bowl, man. Number 4, I'm going Las Vegas Raiders. They just need everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need every position except running back and whatever position Max Crosby play. Number 3, Bengals. man, they got to get some O-line help because that's why Joe Burrow is out right now. And anybody else they put back there, he gonna get knocked out too. Number 4, Tennessee Titans. Just throw the whole damn team in the trash can, bro. Except for Cam Ward. Everybody else can go. And number 1, because I mean they actually could make some adjustments and be kind of good, the Atlanta Falcons. You can't lose to the Panthers 30-0, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go find some defensive players or offensive players, whatever it is that led to that, you got to fix that.
100%. 100%. All right, Mo, you back up. We did the top 5 teams should do trade mid-season. Now we got to switch gears because now it's that time where I always throw something up in there to, bring something funny. So let me ask you this, Mo. Name your top 5 funniest comedic actress performances you have ever seen. And there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, right? And because I smoke so much weed during the day and night, in the afternoon, when I wake up, before I go to bed, before I come on the show, right after I leave the show, I couldn't remember them all, but the ones I do remember, and number 5, y'all might think I'm wild for this, but I like Roseanne Barr when she was in She-Devil.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great performance. I'm not a big fan of her stand-up, but that performance in that movie, I dug that. Leslie Jones in Ghostbusters. I think she did her thing. The movie was ass, but I think Leslie showed up and did her thing. Monique, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. That whole cast. Every time you bring up something about a comedian, that movie is going to be mentioned by me. That right there, I swear to God, was the most funniest. It was just crazy. Yvette Wilson in Friday, when she pulled up on Smokey, and he was like, and she took that hat off, and her hair was nappy. Yo, Yvette Wilson killed it in Friday. I don't care what nobody say. And my number 1 is Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Eddie.
Okay, I like your list.
That braid hat was hilarious.
Yeah, I like your list.
The braids was attached to the hat. Oh my God. Yeah, that was wild.
Go ahead, give me yours.
Number 5, I also got Monique, but in Almost Christmas, her and JB Smoove in that movie.
Oh, yes.
So funny, bro. If you never seen Almost Christmas, dog, Monique killed her performance. 1951, my favorite female comedic actress of all time to this day is Lucille Ball. And I think I still, if it come on a Hallmark channel or something and I run across it, I'm watching I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball was so funny, bro. She was amazing before her time.
She was.
2013, this woman hosted Saturday Night Live. Man, if you never seen Betty White when she hosted Saturday Night Live, it might have been the funniest Saturday Night Live I ever seen, bro. Betty White was hilarious. Number 2, 2011, Bridesmaids, Melissa McCarthy. Bridesmaids was funny. Very, very funny. And Melissa McCarthy she put herself on the map for that one. But number 1, this woman put herself on the map 2017 with Girls Trip. And that was Tiffany Haddish, man. Tiffany Haddish made that movie funny. To this day, I think that was her best performance.
Yeah, definitely one of her best roles. And she's still eating off that. She's still eating off that. All right, Jay, give me yours.
Well, like I said, D and Howard be copying my homework, bro.
My bad.
So I'm gonna throw in an honorable mention only because the movie's so bad. But she was so funny in it. Honorable mention goes to Jada Pinkett Smith for A Low Down Dirty Shame.
That movie was great.
Yeah.
Bro, she was so funny in that movie.
She was.
She was hilarious. No, number 5, I'm gonna go. Hold on. Oh yeah, I lost my word. Number 5 for me, I'm gonna go Tiffany Haddish for Girls Trip. To this day, I mean, she hasn't matched or topped that performance in anything she's done since. She killed that joint. Number 4, I'm going Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaids, because how can you not? Son, she killed that role, man. I mean, like she's still eating right now off of Bridesmaids. Nobody knew who she was before that movie. Number 3, I'm gonna go Bernadette Peters in The Jerk
Oh,
with Steve Martin. Oh my God, man, she was so subtly funny. You know, because she was as stupid as Naven was, but you know, you liked her more. Number 2, I'm gonna go Madeline Kahn as the stripper in Blazing Saddles.
That was
Is
mine.
it true what they say?
Yeah. That was
It's
mine.
true. It's true, bro. She killed that, man.
Yeah.
And you can even say Young Frankenstein for her too. I mean, she killed every role she was ever in.
Yeah.
And number 1 for me, dude, I think she's so underrated and underappreciated, but she is a GOAT in comedy, drama, wherever you put her. Regina Hall in the whole Scary Movie franchise.
Yeah.
She was straight hilarious in every single one.
And she's
You know
super
what?
Love
fine.
Regina Hall.
You know
But
what, bro?
she's
Regina
super
Hall needs to
fine
get
too.
Regina Hall needs to get
Yeah,
an Oscar, bro, because that woman can act. And with his comedy,
she's wonderful, man. Oh
yeah,
my God.
flawless. When it's drama, like I just saw her in that Leo movie. She was really good in that too, bro. Like you would be surprised. This chick right here is in comedies. Like,
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's funny. She's in a lot of comedy. I mean, she kills in comedy.
I was just thinking about her when they were talking about they bringing back Paid in Full. When 50 bringing, I was thinking about her. I was like, she's been around for a long time. It just came in my mind the other day when I was thinking, like, damn, she's been around a minute because she was in Paid in Full.
yeah, she
Bro,
has.
she pushing 60 and she still look good.
Yeah, because I watched The Best Man the other day and completely forgot she was in it. You know what I mean? And she killed that.
You forgot Candy?
I forgot for a second, bro. For a second.
Oh, now you forgot Candy, Frank.
Yeah. I got hypnotized. That's why I forgot. I got hypnotized because
I rebuke thee.
yeah, I got hypnotized. All right, let me see if we got time. We got time for one more, and I want to bring up Mo. Let me take this out. All right, Mo. Let me see the top 5 home runs. Name your top 5 power team. Yeah, let's do that. Name your top 5 because I do want to get to baseball, but I would dedicate more time to baseball tomorrow because tomorrow Major League Baseball game starts. Matter of fact, let me bring in White Chocolate. White Chocolate, what's up?
Yo, fellas, what's up?
White Chocolate.
White.
Off the top of your dome, what are the games for the Major League Baseball? Because I want to make sure we at least mention that today.
Jesus.
I know the Red Sox is. I can come back to you. You can look it up.
I have to look them all up specific, but there's a bunch of them being played tomorrow. There's I forget who's playing at 1:00 or 3:00.
Yeah, the Red Sox are playing the Yankees tomorrow.
They're playing the Yankees at 6.
Yeah.
Well,
go look it up. Look it up.
Let me look it up. Give me a second.
All right, I'm gonna go to Mo. Mo, where you at? Okay, Mo, here you go. I want to talk about a little bit of baseball. I also want to talk about this. I got a couple other questions. So Mo, I'm gonna give you the option. You want to talk about baseball, basketball?
Dude, I just wrote down my top 5 power teams, so because you scared me. I didn't know if you was gonna get to it or not, and I forgot because I smoke a lot of weed before the show, after the show. Only thing I remember to do is smoke weed. But I got my top 5 power teams for next season.
All right, let's do that. Let's go there. Your top 5 power teams for the upcoming NBA season, as you know, as you see right now going in, especially with all the trades and all the signings right now. Starting at number 5, who you got?
Number 5, I got Detroit. I think Detroit was down the man last year. I don't know their power forward name, but I remember he was a monster. And had he played, the Knicks might not have gotten past him because we weren't as strong as we are going to be this year. So I really got Detroit. And after that, I got Orlando. Frank put me on to Orlando a while back, and I've been watching them ever since. I think this is their year, especially where the East is set up. Orlando. You got to have Cleveland in there. I think Cleveland's going to make a come run back at it again. Along with that, New York and the OKC, baby. I mean, there's so many of them. I wanted to say shout out. You got Lakers. You got Houston. I had them too, but that's who I got for mine.
Okay. So, D. Jones, give me your top 5 power teams for the upcoming NBA season.
It's hard because I forgot how good Golden State going to be, and I didn't put them on there, but I just want to mention Golden State. But I'm going to go 1, to 5-1 is the OK City Thunder, man. They defending champs. 2, man, I want to see what Kevin Durant gonna do with Houston and the Thompson twin. I think they might be the most untalked about team right now. 3, the Joker's still playing. I gotta give it to Denver. 4, I might have to go with the Cavs just because the East ain't, with Boston being hurt, and I don't trust the Knicks. I'm gonna go with the Cavs. And number 5, I'm going with Detroit basketball.
No way.
All the way, baby. Let's go.
All right, okay. So where you at with
You mean to tell me a Detroit dude took the Pistons? Shocking.
Mo took the Pistons too.
Listen, I almost took them. They were on my list, but number 5 for me, I'm going Orlando Magic. I believe that them boys, that Boncaro and Desmond Bain, them boys about to wreck shop in the East because the East ain't that strong this year. Number 4, I'm going to Knicks. I think that Mike Brown can come in there and really take advantage of the talent that they have. It's not a talented team. You know, Tibbs just told Brunson just get the ball and just go one on 5, and that ain't happening under Brown. Number 3, I got the Ozempic Luka and LeBron and the Lakers. I think they're gonna go all out. I like the offseason moves they made. They're gonna be focused. Luka's in the best shape probably ever in his life, and I believe that they can steal something out there. Number 2, Houston Rockets. Even though Van Vliet is out for the season, them boys still loaded, man. Kevin Durant can roll out of bed and get 35. And Udoka, I'm sure Frank, you're going to agree, is probably the best coach in the NBA. You can argue that.
I'm going to argue.
And number 1, and the dumbest. You know what? I can't say dumbest. I'll say the least disciplined. The least disciplined.
The most whores.
Yeah.
You can't ride them girls like that. And number 1, you got to go defending champs OKC Thunder. And you got to go to them because they're the defending champs. They have the reigning league MVP. And they are the youngest team in the NBA still. And that bodes well for a long NBA season when injuries happen. As we all know, being of a certain age, you don't heal no more after a certain amount of birthdays. And they still at the age where they can still heal, get hurt and heal up in like 2 hours.
All right, so that's the power rankings. That's the top 5 teams that could be in the upcoming season. But since Major League Baseball is getting ready to kick off tomorrow, it's an exciting thing, and my man is leaning heavy with that Detroit patch on his feet. Talk to me about the schedule. Like, what are we looking at tomorrow?
All right, so the wild card, they did something new, which I didn't realize in 2022, is they basically made whoever's at home is at home. There's no 2 road games and 1 home game, blah, blah. So at 1 o'clock tomorrow, it's Detroit at Cleveland. The Padres are playing the Cubs at 3. The Red Sox are playing at Yankee Stadium at 6. And Cincinnati's playing at the Dodgers at 9. And that schedule will be the same for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then the next round starts on Saturday. And the teams that have the bye are Toronto, Milwaukee, Philly, and Seattle. They all finished first in their division, so they get a bye for the week.
Well,
that's so heavily favored for the higher seed, man.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's wow.
But I think they're trying to keep the excitement in Major League Baseball right now. I'm not mad at them for doing that.
They're trying to cut costs, man. That's what they're trying to do.
I think the fact is there's too many teams and not enough. I mean, you already have 3 games in a day or 4 games in one day for a wild card. That's the disadvantage of adding more teams to the playoff mix.
All right, so let's get ready to roll up out of here. The show's over. Mo, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
MOE_comic on Instagram and Maurice Smith on Facebook.
And the Detroit Pistons, tell everybody how they can follow you.
Isaiah Thomas is the greatest point guard not named Magic Johnson.
Okay. Jay, tell everybody how they can follow you.
at www. Isaiah Thomas is the greatest point guard. I don't give a damn who name you talking about.
I ain't gonna argue.
At JD Hayes at fan base. And listen, man. Real quick, Drake May doesn't suck completely.
Okay. White
They just
Sox.
do.
Let me just put this out there real quick, Frank. Yesterday, when the Patriots gear up that game starting drive and fell behind 6-0, I get a text from Frank in big letters. They suck. Okay, so let me tell you something. He's not sold on Drake May. Their defense does kind of suck a little bit. I want them. Why don't they just give everybody 7 points to start the game? Long story short, the jury's still out. I do like Drake May. I'm in your camp, Jay.
I'm not there.
I like Drake. I like Drake.
Put it this way: you can have Drake May, or you can have Mac Jones. Give me Drake May.
Yeah, but you didn't say that. That wasn't the question.
Well, I'm saying it now, and so
Yo,
you can have
Draco.
Trevor Lawrence, you can have Mac Jones, you can have whoever. Homeless.
You know who give me? You know who I want? I want what we could have had, and that's Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? If Bill Belichick was able to draft who he was going to draft,
I know.
And what's his name was going to mind his own business, we would have had Lamar Jackson. So leave me alone.
All right.
But Bill would have messed him up. I mean, he would have done the right thing with him.
I don't know about that. Number one, and Bill probably
He had Cam. He do nothing with Cam.
but that was Cam. Listen,
Different argument. Sorry to tie up the show. Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
You saw what you did. You saw what you did, Steve. You saw that, right?
Of course.
All right, y'all, we out of here. Name of the show's called Box Seats. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we got to talk about, obviously, the Major League Baseball is starting. We got to talk about the Lions. We got, obviously, to talk about the games tonight. We got the Bengals and Broncos tonight, and we got the Jets and the Dolphins tonight. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Tomorrow, the show starts again, 5 o'clock, every day from Monday through Friday, from 5 to 6 p.m. The show's called Box Seats. We'll see y'all. Peace.
What you need, yeah? Man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey? We about it, Get the what you need,